Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to December 2022, your daily ephemeral inspiration in December. This is a prompt list. It's hosted by 49 Dragonflies, Louisa Hansel. And like I say many a times, you can actually go to their YouTube and download the pictures and whatnot that they provided, the animal pictures and the prompt list, and you can start this at any time. We are up to 23 flower and paper doll. Wow, we're getting through it. I cannot believe, like, I got through nearly a video a day. Sometimes I do two because I might have something on that day, whatever it may be. But I'm actually proud of myself because I nearly completed this. Now, I haven't got much experience with paper dolls, but I'm going to give it a go my way because it gets a little bit confusing when you do it other people's way. Now, with flowers, I'll probably attach flowers to the skirt of the doll. So what I've done, I've got two here, and I don't know which one I want to choose. I've backed them to thick cardstock. And what I'm going to do, in case I do her, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. It's really, really hard. I like her because she's got arms, right? So I chose her for that reason. And I also chose her for that reason. And I'm thinking more her, but we'll play with both. And hopefully I don't take forever. So what I need is some scrap paper. I didn't organise myself well, did I? Some scrap paper, so we're just going to hunt up some. We might just use book page. And I need to keep it thin. I'm not going to make it too long, the skirt. I just need it in proportion. And the same with the girly. And we might do a bit more. Is there any other paper here? Is there? It normally is. But oh gosh, my tearing. But I do use hand tearing a lot. Holy moly. You just need a bit of oomph, I think, to kick out the fabric. Junk Journal Joy is the one that's got the most videos on this sort of stuff. Not me. Because, hey, this is the first time I've really done much with paper dolls. So, first thing I'm going to do is do the skirt. And stick it down. I'm going to leave that there because I reckon it's good to have a bit of backing, you know what I mean? When you're making this sort of stuff. So, I'm not going to tear it away. And I'm going to put that in the center, like so, and I'm going to put that like so. I don't want it to have a thick skirt as such. I don't know. We'll tear away some more if we need to. She's a gypsy, so we don't want her to have, oops, too much. Like with Junk Journal Joy's one, she did a spring one. No, it wasn't, sorry, autumn. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm just making a bohemian one. Most of you know that I love bohemian journals. Oh, that machine's rattling. not to worry. And I'm going to trim a bit there so I know not to go too far with that one. And put my scraps aside. This might take a little bit longer than normal. And with this one, I just feel it's too thick in the waist. But anyway, we're going to put, oops, put that there. I should have had a bit of something sturdy at the back, but I don't know if that's, I don't think Junk Journal Joy did that. So I'm just putting the paper down because I just believe we need something to adhere our fabric to if we wish to adhere it. So that will go like so, and we can always trim. We can always trim, guys. This is how I look at it. What we don't want. And I'll put a scrap of paper here. Like I said, I'm not fussing this. I really aren't. Because if I fuss it, guys, I'm going to have a panic attack at what I'm doing. That looks all right. We'll glue that down now. Because that's what I've learned, you know, when you start fussing, you have panic attack when you're doing YouTube, and you won't do it. You just won't. So I don't know how long I want my skirts at this stage. So that's why I'm not cutting anything. Like I said, I'm basic, guys, for this, but I believe I can do it and not panic. Actually, I am panicking. She needs pink. So with her, I'm going to, I don't know. Here we go. I don't know. I really like that. And I'm going to cut some strips of it. I know it's wrinkled, but anyway. And I'm going to go thinner towards the top. And I'm going to cut me a couple of strips of that. I really like it. I should have ironed it. Really, I should have. But anyway, I didn't. I can iron it when I've glued it on anyway. I'll give it a bit, one more strip. And then we can add other colourings to it. Because I haven't got pink. But it doesn't matter. Look, who says it matters? No one. That's not going to go for me. It will, just not yet. And I'm not panicking, am I? I'm just not. I might use some of this because I've got a bit of pink that I want to add down, and I want to thin it to the top. And I want to do it a section at a time because, do you know what? I don't know any other way of doing things. Like I said, I can basically trim if I don't find this right. So guys, we're doing the best we can. Oh, some got me on the neck, I don't know what. And I'm going to put this one down next. See how I went on an angle? And there is a bit of glue there. You don't want to glue it too much, you know, like compact it. I'm not going to use that because we're going to add The washing machine's making a noise. So I'm going to have to snip a bit of that. Oh, I snipped too much of it. Oh, that's from not being careful. Not being careful. And I want to do that. And I want the other piece to do that. I know it doesn't look like it's going to come together, but it will. It will. And this is going to be underneath, so it won't matter. Like so. Like so. Whoops, the way. Holy moly, what have I done? What am I doing? Now, this is how I'm going to do it, guys, because this is how I know to do things. You know, I'm not doing Junk Journal Joy because I honestly love it to bits, but this is not my forte. And, you know, I'm just going to glue down and hope for the best. Sometimes you just got to do that. So that's going to go like so. And we bring it into the middle. And this one's going to be, I think I cut it a bit wrong, but it doesn't matter. I like this fabric. I'm going to have it. Oh, it doesn't look right. Like so. And don't worry about, oh, that needed a bit of cutting, but we'll move it up a bit. Like so. And I'm going to snip it. Oh, it's kind of pretty. And in the middle, I found this pink. I'm going to add it if I can cut it right. I don't know how. I want that piece like so, and then we'll add this piece like so. I think guys, I don't know. I'm going to sit for a minute and ponder this, because I normally stand when I do this sort of stuff. I might stand. Hang on a minute. I know what to do. We're going to stick it down first, because I think that's all it needs. It just needs the pink, and I'm trying to make it look a bit different, and I don't want it to. So we just open it up a tad, and we need to, oh, holy moly, what have I started? And we'll glue to the centre. We glue it to the centre. Oh, I don't know, Jeannie. The things you get yourself into, I don't know. But it looks like it's turning out prettier than I thought. Oh, we do need that skirty bit. And what I'm going to do is put it up here, because it doesn't show at the, oh my golly gosh. Look, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? That's what I always learnt. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then I will layer this pink, if it's not stuck together. And hopefully it's not. Oh, that's better. That's better. And we're going to cut some of that off. And some of that one off. Oh, I've got to sit my back. So it's going to have a ruffy skirt, guys. It's going to have a ruffy skirt. She's cute. I don't need to do lots of layers. Like I said, I don't want her to actually be chubby, you know what I mean? Oh, that's pretty. Pretty in a rough way, actually. Because it's rough and ready. I don't know how to do this, but do you know what? I'm not going to let it intimidate me as such. And then what we're going to do, I don't know if this will work. I'm going to cut a piece. Piece of lace. And I'm going to get rid of that bit because it just makes it look odd. I don't know if I'll use it, but that little piece actually does make it look odd. There you go. Oh, I don't know. What do I get myself into? And like so. So what I've done with the paper dolls, guys, before I cut them out, because they were printed on 160 GSM, and they were pictures. Oh no, that one's not. That's Tailor Made Journals, and I love her. I love her stuff. Oops. And this will be like so. I know I'd have to trim a bit on the bottom, but that's okay. Oh, that's nice. So, we're going to get some glue. Oh. I need a wipe. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at it, but I'm trying to be. I might just see if it works if I do this. So I just want a bit of glue there. And I'm just dotting it now because you don't want too much because you need to stay within the waist and we want that out. So it's basically putting layers, guys. Can you see what I just did? Just added layers. Oh, that's pretty. It's actually pretty. And I like it. We're going to do something with that waist. Oh, that's pretty. So we want it to stick a bit down here. And it'll hold because it's fabric glue I'm putting down. So there. How pretty is that? How pretty. Oh, she is gorgeous. Now we'll get the little snippers. And you just be careful you don't cut the other lacy bits because we don't need that. Right, so she can dry. Oh, I reckon that's gorgeous. Okay, so we got this one to do. Oh, the dreaded one. But with her, it might be a tad easier actually, if I find a long enough piece of, yes. And she's wearing purple. So, which way is that supposed to be? That way? That's gorgeous. I do need to bring it in a bit at the waist. And like I said, when you use fabric glue, it's movable. So always use your fabric glue if you can, because it won't stick down fast and you can actually play with it. You know what I mean? And that looks cute. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. So let's cut some strips and move them towards the waist. So with this one, you need to go that way. So it's towards her waist, I think. We'll soon figure it out. We only need 2 strips. I don't know how I'm going to do her, but I just thought I'd do 2. And then after I've done a little bit of sewing around the waist to hold it, and I might just run a line of sewing through them, we'll decorate. Just do a simple decoration. I need to use flowers, see, because I ain't making flowers. I was going to, and I decided not to, because I really wanted to concentrate on this. And I'm going to stick it down because I want to make sure the waist stays tapered. Is that the word? I think it is. Don't trust me with words, because being of Maltese background, it's not my first language, English, and I worry. So I'm going to stick her down. Oh, she's pretty too. Now, what are we going to use to layer on top of her? I want to sew first though. I don't know what to do here. I'm thinking we'll give her a bit of this lace down the centre to start with. Not too much. Just a bit. And I'm gonna tape it in. Oops. Tape it in, do a bit of sewing and come back and so I want to tape, I don't want it to be doesn't have to be perfect, like really it doesn't. None of this has to be perfect. Just do what you can. That's the best you can do when you make these. And I'm going to put that down. Well, it's kind of pretty, but we've got to decorate it and whatnot. And just while it dries quick, I'm just going to see if the girl can have something like that on there. Maybe. We're going to give it a little go, because we won't be sewing. Oh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? But that will have to be tapered in. After I've sewn, we will give it a go, because this pump's pretty hard for me. Oh, that's gorgeous. Pink and yellow, guys. I think it goes quite well. It won't go on her because she's gypsy. But we'll figure it out. I'm just going to quickly go and show the waist. And I'll put you on hold and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back from stitching. So, I've sewn them down. I know I just want to decorate them. Like, I don't want to do lots to them because I'll end up spoiling them and I won't be happy. And do you know what? I'm not a happy person when I spoil something. And I do it. Don't worry about that. And I want the flow of the skirt to be sort of natural. Off this one. Oh, look at all that stitching. You can always go back and cover this. So you see how I backed it to heavy cardstock? Because it will probably just stick in my journal. It's quite pretty. Since it come like just half its head and half the body. And that one was a photo. But I wasn't going to cut it, and you guys watch me cut it and all that, and it takes me forever. And you'll think, oh my gosh, she's taking too long. So, I wanted something to decorate her waist and something up there. So I'm thinking this. I was going to put the yellow, but I decided against it. I'm just going to cut a bit extra. And I love this little flower. So I'm going to stick one side down at a time. So it gives me a chance to cut away the other side. You know, because you really need to measure it well. And I'm generous with my glue. And as per usual, I use proper fabric glue. I don't use any other. These are so pretty. So we need that to stick down that side pretty much well. And then we can move the waist in. So I'm going to hold it in. Like I said, I'm not good at this, but you know, I'll give anything a go. This is not fancy like some I've seen on Facebook and YouTube, but it still looks cute. It's simple. And that's what I have to do, is keep this simple. So I'm going to cut that bit so I can move that down the waist a bit and stick the other end like so. And just hold it tight. You know, I've got these cute little flowers, guys. I'm thinking of utilising them along her skirt. So maybe we'll just cut one out for her hair. Oops. These scissors are so blunt. I've got another one and I haven't opened them up yet. Oh, yes. So we're going to put it on there. Like, see, I'm not fussing. I think it looks good. And I'm just going to put it down. And where I've cut, I've just put a bit of glue on there. Oh, this is pretty. And I've got to hold it firm. Oh, this is pretty, 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 pretty. That still needs holding down. Oh, it's so pretty. And now, I think that's holding. We want something that looks pretty down her skirt. So I'm just going to give her one of these. I'm going to give her one over here. Whoops. Because I'm not doing much decorations. I am just not. because I know with me, I might spoil it. So, or we might put them just so. What do you think? No, I really liked it there, and I reckon I'll do one there. Maybe that would be better. I don't know. No. And I'll just add a bit of glue to there because that's the part where I cut. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. Like I said, I'm not good at this, but I'm giving it a go. I honestly didn't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the Bohemian Gypsy, but anyway, that's a thought, isn't it? Because I don't want to be here all day. Like, I've seen them where they're cut in strips and all these, and it looks beautiful. Not for me. I can't do it. I want to simplify things for me, for you, because you might be like me, you know, and don't necessarily like that style, or what's another word for it? You mightn't think much of it. So I just try and simplify it a little bit. So here I'm just trimming little things that we might decorate this dress with, because I think it will look good if we do. And it's like a snippet roll. And you want to get as much of it off as you can. If you get this, I got these from Etsy. There's Sheila from Boho Daydreams that sells this. But because I wanted an Australian supplier, because postage is so dear at the moment. Golly gosh. And another piece there. And like so. And we want something for our hair. So let's cut one piece that's going to go in her hair. Whoops. I told you I'm keeping it simple. And I've succeeded, I think. And then I'm going to cut a piece of this embroidery. Then we're going to stick it all down. And then I'm going to show you my last project because I forgot to stamp it, guys. Okay, that's got to get back there. I'm going to glue that down like so. This one will go good down here. See, I'm not fussing because I just don't want to, because I know what I'm like. I think I got that the wrong way. Have I have. So again, I'm not fussing. Glue and all, I am going to put that down. It's on the wrong side, but it doesn't matter. It'll dry. It'll dry. Like I said, if I fuss this, I won't get nothing done. And I don't want to be fussing. You know what I mean? I'm getting sticky though. There you go. Now we're going to... That's the wrong way too. Oh. Lucky it wasn't stuck down properly. And that one's going to go there. And this one's going to go here. And I've kept it simple. And I was able to complete my prom. Like so. Now we do the hair. Now with the hair, I'm not sure yet. I want it like so. And No. It's that way. I actually think now I've actually got them back to front, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to put that up there. Yeah, I had them back to front again, guys. I'm seeing things. I really am. And what I might do is pop a flower. Oh, these scissors. Oops. I don't know. I'm just going to have a look to start with. Around the waist, like so. Yeah, I've got them back to front. I'm spewing on myself. Like, really, Jeannie, I'm thinking that wasn't good. But still pretty, isn't it? Oh, I like it, I like it, I like it. Now, they both got flowers. Hers are sort of purple, and I've got this stuff. And all I'm going to do is put a little bit on the flowers to give them a bit of an oomph. Not too much. I don't know if it's coming out. There you go. And then I'm just going to... I love this stuff, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I'm sticking to it. I can't remember what it's called, but I like it anyway. I'm going to hold that down a bit more. And on the front of... Oh. On the front of a top, she's got little dotties. I'm actually going to do that. This is good stuff. And that's it. I just think it looks really, really good. And I don't want to interfere. So that's one doll, and that's the other one. That one needs some pink. So the lid on for that. And we'll give her some pink for her doll, for her flowers. I actually think that looks really... I'm glad I turned it over, because the actual gold reflects the skirt. So I really like it. And we're going to do a bracelet. So a dot at a time. It's very fine. Oops. Oh, it looks pretty. Oh, I hope you like this, guys. So I've used the flowers like the prompt says. There's that one and that one. And I better show you this. I stamped it and it looks cool, because I don't think I finished it off properly, and I've added more stuff to it. So we slide that off, and you've got a tea bag in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the ephemera. It goes in there. You've got a tea bag in there. You've got a journaling card in there. And then you've got the bookmark there. And then you just put that back together. Now I'm going to show you. We forgot to show the rust. And it's been sitting there for 30 hours. I'll just get it. I'll pause you till I get it. 30 hours is too long. But anyway, hopefully it's rusted. If it hasn't, then it must have to keep going for a few days more. But I don't know. I don't really have a few days. Oh, well, we could have, I suppose. Okay, let's grab them out. And I'm going to rinse these out, I think, guys. Oh, that's rusted. It's rusted. I'm going to rinse them out. I'll give me 2 secs. Okay, I'm just drying them, guys. So always keep an eye out for tips and tricks, because I will show you that. Some of them have really worked and others are remained. They're rusty. Look, the bottle top is rusty. The pin is generally rusty gold. And that's all you need, really, is just a bit of rust. But look, I believe if you're going to do this rusty method, you leave it in for days, not one day, not a couple of hours, because it's not enough. So I'll just keep them lying to dry somewhere, because that's what they need. And thank you for joining me, guys, for looking at these beauties. And it's December, and it was 23 flower and paper doll, and we've got 2 more to go. And the next one's coffee or tea or specimen card. Coffee or tea and specimen card. Do you like them? I just think they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad I attempted to do something simple. Simple is sometimes best. Anyway, guys, thank you, and thank you for watching and liking and subscribing. Bye.